Hey buddy, it's Crazy Titan 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the last one, we went through Classic mode, running through as Captain Falcon, but specifically went through Classic 9.0 difficulty with Falcon. What an episode that was. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. It was a lot of fun. This time around, though, we're going to be heading through Classic mode, running through as a newcomer, another newcomer in the game. Villager from, of course, the Animal Crossing series. Now, to start things off, let's check out Villager's palette swap. So we got the standard boy Villager here. We've got a girl Villager as well, kind of another character that can alternate between boy and girl outfits. Then we got the yellow striped shirt boy. We've got a green dress girl. The what is that? White and light blue boy. Then we got the blue and yellow striped dress girl. Then we got the lucky number 4 boy, and then the green dress girl, and that's about it. So let's go in as standard old Villager. Now see how it goes, 7.0, because we're not doing 9.0 with a character like Villager. I'm nowhere near as confident with this character as I am with someone like Falcon. So yeah, we're gonna take it a little bit easier from now on. But anyways, yeah, we're here with Villager. Do we want to start off with a big battle? Let's try. Let's just see how this one goes, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, Villager, of course, as I mentioned, newcomer in the game from Animal Crossing. Quite an interesting character, honestly. Not really a character I personally enjoy playing as too much, if I'm being honest. But, you know, the character definitely has a lot of useful stuff to them. I have to say them because it's a boy and a girl. But yeah, very interesting moveset and character attributes this character has, but we're gonna be going on for them in just a moment. Let me actually like try and win this match first. Damn, Ganondorf! Oh, Takamaru, please. I haven't played your game yet, I'm sorry. Oh, brother! Why is he going after me? This is not even fair. Yo, he is farming for me. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Use Lloyd, okay. There we go, come on. Wii Fit, please die. Luckily, this is first match, so like these guys aren't super difficult yet. Okay, thanks for the reflect. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, side air is definitely gonna be the way to go. I'm surprised I didn't kill. There we go. No, Freezy. Dark Pit, please, I beg of you. Bye bye. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, Villager's got a lot to him, that's for sure. I'll just say him because that's what I'm playing as. But as a character, Villager is a pretty unorthodox fighter in this game with several projectile-like standard attacks, kind of similar to Mega Man. He's a middleweight character with below average mobility, having the 4th slowest dash speed in the game, but it relies heavily on zoning, spacing, and unique tools rather than raw speed. That's kind of like how you typically want to play Villager and utilize the character. Really zone at your opponents, use your spacing to your advantage. That's how you're gonna basically win most of the time. Real careful there. Hopefully Ganondorf can do something. I want him to be like a good teammate for me, but he's like not doing much at all. Damn, can I not get like forward air combo by Ness? That'd be great. That was you know what? I'll take it. He's just saved me from dying there. Okay, buddy. There we go. I was trying to go for bowling ball. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to get Mac out of here. There we go. Okay, Mac's gone, so that's 1 down. I'm just trying to get Ness out too. I know I can really kill off with the up B as well. The up B and the side, not up B, sorry. The up air and the side airs are definitely 2 really good, useful tools. Ganondorf, can you do something for me? Thank you for the kill. Oh my gosh, man was just like prancing around like a dumbass. Okay, anyways, as for his camping and neutral game, has a pretty strong camping game with slingshot aerials with the forward and back air, and the side B, the Lloyd Rocket. The pocket, his neutral B, can steal/block projectiles and items, like Rob's gyro, for example, and basically just like steals the item, pockets it, and can use it for themselves, which is a really good move to have. It can also use projectiles offensively, like using the Lloyd Rocket, the side beat, to and like plus approach, so using it and then like using that as like a shield almost of sorts, and then using that as an approach tool, right? And the neutral air is also a pretty solid. Oh, that works very well. The neutral air and other fast sex kicks can give him very solid close range options. Oh, stop. Why was I have like almost never seen... Oh, this is gonna be fun. I've never seen Togepi utilize the sleep all that much. Can I there we go. I think the tree is definitely gonna be my best plan of action here. Oh, I'm scared of Cloud. Oh, okay, Cloud, I see. Ride the Lloid Rockets. There we go. That's so... Oh my gosh, I killed 2 characters. Why is Dark Samus here? Oh, that killed me. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I think, like, riding with the Lloid Rocket into opponents is actually, like, a really, really strong tool. I'm gonna play it safe. Uh-oh. Play it safe. Lloid Rocket. Oh, no, I'm so mad. You know what? That works, too. That works very, very well. Right into here. Right in here. Okay. Oh, that killed. Wow. I feel like I was doing such a good DI there. But I guess not. Get the heck out of here, Pac-Man. Give me that. Okay. Okay, Hammer Bro. I'll definitely take it. Hopefully it's gonna actually even hit. Let's try and utilize my tree. This is actually such a good move to use. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so can't be neutral game. Very, very good. As for the recovery, his recovery, the balloon trip, is the best recovery in the game, giving him long distance, and it's also very hard to gimp. The balloons do take 2 hits to pop, and Villager can reuse it if he's hit instead. So that's really good. The Lloid Rocket can also stall descent, or it can be just ridden back in general. It's very punishable and can be reflected. So, like, you know, some issues with it, but like still a really, really good recovery tool. Give me Fox. Why not? Let's. Oh, and 2. Okay, screw it, Mac. Why not? Let's have some fun. As for edge guarding, Villager is a very strong edge guarder with having multiple tools. The forward smash bowling ball from the ledge is very powerful against low recoveries. The timber, of course, the down B, is you know, using the tree and also the axe for pretty devastating setups. Yeah, it can be really, really useful, as you could probably imagine. As I've got some kills so far with it. There we go. Nice. Yeah, the tree is a really, really good tool. The timber move is very, very fantastic. Uh-oh. Let's move out of the way. Okay, that works actually very well. The down air actually can meteor smash, specifically if it's utilizing the triple turnip version, because the turnips are the main part of the down air, and you can get anywhere from 1, 2, or 3 turnips. The 3 turnips is the one that will, you know, get the down air meteor smash. The slingshot aerials are also good KO tools near the blast line, and a long recovery helps Villager pursue opponents off stage safely. As for general weaknesses, though, the grab is very slow and laggy, and it's also risky to use, which does limit throw setups. Villager does struggle to set up edge guards, since throws are pretty punishable. Oh, come on, stop reflecting everything, Falco. Relax, buddy. That's all he's doing. Oh, I was really hoping he could fall into that mushroom, because I think that was a poison mushroom. Buddy, relax. Oh, man, why did I go into why was I forced into a 1v1 against Falco? I knew this was not gonna go well. Oh, I was so close to hitting that too. You saw that? There we go. There we go. Oh, I tried. Use that to your advantage. Oh, come on, Falco, relax, buddy. Nothing? Oh, I tried. No shot, he hit me. That's crazy. I feel cheated out of that. Use that. Okay, why is he, like, actually able to hit me out of everything? Oh, brother. There we go, use that. Use the tree. I'm scared. No, he'd roll right into it. What a dumbass. Okay, continuing on. Can struggle to set up edge guards since the throws are pretty punishable, and the KO moves are strong but pretty situational. The forward smash is laggy and has short range. The Rhythm Lloyd is very predictable. Timber has slow setup and requires the tree. The axe is laggy. The up air can KO only with lucky turnip hits, and pocketed projectile KO is matchup dependent. Very, very matchup dependent. So you know, pocket's not going to be a useful tool against someone like Ganondorf or Falcon, for example. To extremely physical, you know, non-projectile characters. And also, Villager can just, in general, struggle to close stocks if the opponent is able to control center stage very well. So, yeah, some pretty strong weaknesses that make Villager sometimes kind of difficult to play and utilize correctly, but it can still be very useful. In the right hands, Villager is a fantastic character. A little too fantastic. If like Villager players are nuts, they're actually mental with this character. Continuing on though, custom moves is also, you know, a fun topic with someone like Villager. The Pocket Plus / Garden is weaker, but it can be situationally useful. Can you not like juggle me for like 10 light years? That'd be great. That's a distance, by the way, but like still, you can still utilize that as a form of measurement. Oh, that's not gonna be useful at all. I was trying to ride the Lloyd, but I guess not. Get out of here. Man, these guys are like testing my patience right now, and I don't appreciate that. Use the up smash. Up smash is definitely gonna be one of the best options. The pushy Lloyd is larger and has a multi-hit wall to it. The extreme balloon trip is slower, but the balloons do explode and have a good vertical boost. Can I not? Can you like? Oh my gosh, I can't kill a Villager. This character is such a pain in the ass to do anything with. The Timber Counter is an infamous custom. Can place tripping hazards for strong stage control. And in general, custom moves do amplify camping and zoning, but do end up reducing offensive pressure. As for just general competitive standing though, Villager is a character that is considered pretty solid actually, especially with having very strong camping tools. Best results are credited to Renai, who is like the top Villager player in Smash 4. Oh my gosh, can you, brother, what is going on? Why are you dodging everything? Leave! What the frick is going on with this me? Brother, get out of here, oh my gosh. But just very limited representation outside of Japan. And that's about it. That's Villager. Not a character I would recommend using at all. All I can say is Villager has a very, very high learning curve. Very extremely high to utilize properly. Takes a lot of time and especially patience to utilize a character like this. I think in the way that I play especially, Villager's not my kind of character. By far, one of my least favorite characters to play in all of Smash Bros. I'm not even joking. I do not like playing Villager. Every time I have to play Villager for like one of these things, like playing Classic or All-Star, I always just let out a big sigh. I'm just like, damn, I really have to go through this mental stress of playing this dog water character that I have no clue how to play properly. So yeah, I don't have a lot of fun playing as this character, as you could probably imagine. That Mii Fighter showcase definitely explains it all very fully, I will say. I mean, again, in the right hands, Villager can work really, really well. I'm definitely not the right hands. If you want to learn how to play Villager, go ahead, good luck. It's not going to be a character for everyone, I will say that. And also, just be prepared to have everyone hate you, because like Villager players, in my personal experience, really suck to fight against. They are not fun to fight against at all. And not as bad as like Steve in like Smash Ultimate or like Brawl Meta Knights or Bayonetta in Smash 4. But still, Villager is just a really annoying character. Especially if you're someone that like relies a lot on trying to get close and like do damage that way. Like let's say you're like Ganondorf or Falcon. I know like I primarily use those two characters, but like those are like two prime examples, I will say. It can be really tough. Or if you're like a slower character especially, like a slower swordsman, like maybe like Ike or Shulk, that could be really difficult to like properly go in against the Villager and like, you know, dish out as much damage as you can. I remember one match, maybe I'm like, this is maybe just like, again, personal experience, so I can't really speak for everyone. But I remember this one match I had against a Villager, I think against a friend of mine actually. Oh, that worked very well. Pocket. Do that. Throw. I had it! Oh, I guess I don't actually utilize that. That sucks. I had a match against a Villager friend of mine, and I went as Shulk, and I just like I couldn't do anything against the Villager. I just straight up could not do anything, and it sucked. It was not a fun match at all. I think every time I tried to like go in for a hit, or even for like a kill, I always got pushed away, primarily because of the slingshot, honestly. The slingshot was such a infuriating move to deal with. I had no fun whatsoever trying to fight against trying to fight against that Villager specifically. Yeah, I did not have a lot of fun at all in that match. I really didn't. Maybe, I think Shulk is a good counter against Villager. Shulk can actually do very, very well. you know, especially if you utilize the Buster a lot. But like, I guess in my personal experience, just from that match in particular, I've grown into having a very strong hatred for the character, for Villager, which is a shame. But yeah, it's true. I just do not like the character at all. But let's get out of here. Finish off Master Core. And we're done. Thank goodness Classic Mode as Villager is finished, and I don't have to deal with this again until we, of course, play All-Star Mode. That's gonna be fun. But hey, we got some custom moves. We got, hey, Pocket Plus, we mentioned that earlier, so that's a cool move, I guess. But there you have it, Villager, Classic Mode, that's all I can really say. Okay, let's go for these credits. The neutral air by far is going to be our best option. It's one of the those classic sex kicks that just stay up for a while and can just hit a lot in such a short amount of time. So this is definitely going to be my best option to get the credits done. So at least, you know, that's at least a useful tool that Villager has. The neutral air is a really, really good move to utilize. Against the credits, obviously, but even in like battle, it's a very, very solid move, and it's a very simple move to use too. So that's something that like people can be like, oh yeah, that's for sure going to be a move that they can, you know, properly and easily use. Anyways, though, I guess just briefly continuing on Villager and like other characters that I haven't been super, I guess, friendly about. I'll be honest, I do try to keep things neutral and unbiased whenever I do play a character, especially if I'm playing through Classic Mode. I'm just trying to play as a character, showcase, you know, me playing through Classic Mode as them, and just talking about the character, right, in a very neutral kind of situation. But I'll be honest, I can't fully go through a run through without having my difficulties, and then like, you know, rightfully so, complaining about the difficulties I'm having playing as that character, right? And I did so, I mean, very recently with Greninja, I had that problem if I just couldn't play as the character properly, and I had a difficult time getting through Classic Mode. Obviously, Villager falls right into that category, but probably a bit worse, because I can actually play Greninja to an extent. I just was having a lot of difficulty that time for some reason. But Villager, I can't play this character, you know? But if I want to leave things off in at least like a lighter sense, right? You know, I don't want to just say like, yeah, don't play this character at all, right? I think it's definitely, if you put in the time and effort to play a character like Villager, you can really do something very, very well with a character like this. I think it's a character that can work very well for anyone that at least tries a character out and like invests the time and effort into a character like this. That's what I'm gonna say, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at, okay? Play as a character if you so please. But anyways, check out the taunts real quick. So we got the up taunt. Very simple. We got the side taunt. And of course, the down taunt. I like how all of them are so quiet. It's like almost like a pitch quiet. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Very, very goofy taunts. Hey, football helmet, not bad. I do like how that brief, the ending credits did kind of briefly showcase using pockets to like the full advantage, because again, you can literally pocket a projectile and then store that and then use it against your opponents. I don't know if it works against the Master Edge's orbs, energy orbs. It generally might, but I was trying to use it, but it just didn't work for me, so I don't know. Maybe it does work and I just got really unlucky, but it's a really good move, very, very useful tool, especially against projectile-heavy characters. Alright, so check out Villager's moveset, by the way, in full, especially the final smash. It's a pretty fun one, honestly, pretty goofy, but I kind of like it. So this is the Dream Home. Yeah, so that's the thing of it. Does a good, solid 45% damage. Basically just pays some characters from Animal Crossing, the Nook family, to build a house trapping the character inside the house, and then afterwards just like exploding the house, and it just like launches the opponent. It's kind of funny, you know, it deals pretty high knockback, can be a good killing option, especially later in the match. But yeah, that's the final smash, Dream Home. As for the special moves, let's get into them real quick. So we have the neutral special, of course, which is Pocket. Against Zelda, obviously it would work, but let's show I have like, let's do Assist Trophy. It's right here. It even works against stuff like this. Pocket the Assist Trophy. Wait, what? It doesn't work? No shot. Hold up. I'm confused. Can I do Capsule? Okay, it doesn't work against all items, but against some it can. So like Capsule, for example, I pocketed it. If I press the button again, then it just comes out. If I keep pressing the button, I can keep pocketing it and unpocketing it, and then use it for a projectile, right? So I can basically, he can store different projectiles using the move, and it can be very useful for different items or just for general projectiles that enemies shoot at him. So yeah, has a lot of versatility, does 1.9 times damage for pocketed projectiles, and 0.5 damage for pocketed teammate projectiles too, so if you could utilize those if anything. And you also receive some brief invincibility frames at the very beginning of the move, so that's kind of fun. But then we got the side special, which is of course the Lloyd Rocket, main horizontal projectile that can be, you know, shot forward and just kind of goes at a horizontal pace. After a little bit, it will start to decrease and just like start falling and then explode on its own. Villager can also ride the rocket, utilizing it as a pretty good KO tool, honestly, a pretty good damaging tool. I think it does more damage if Villager is actually riding the Lloyd instead of like just letting it go by itself. You can also get off the Lloyd if you ride it by just pressing like the neutral button, the A button for me, or even the B button, the special button. So like any of your standard 2 buttons will work. I think even the jump button, yeah, and the jump button also works as well. So a lot of buttons will just be able to get Villager off of it. Then we got the up special, the best recovery in the game apparently. Does no damage, but here is Balloon Trip. Very, very solid recovery. High distance as you can see. Goes into free fall mode afterwards. I think can also, yeah, you can let it go earlier by just like oh, actually, it just kind of does it by its own. Hold up. Yeah, so you kind of have to let it charge a little bit before utilizing it again, because then it goes like only a very short distance. But yeah, that's kind of how the move works. He has 2 hits on the balloons before they like pop, and he goes straight into free fall mode. But again, very, very good recovery, best one in the game, and it works very, very well. On top of that, we of course got the down special, which is the Timber. Plants a tree, and then can utilize the tree or the axe for some really strong damage. On occasion, there will be a piece of wood that comes out of the tree. If you chop it down, it can be utilized as a pretty solid projectile, either for you or your opponent. It can also be pocketed. But yeah, so that Sproutling can also trip opponents up, can be useful just as a Sproutling. Waters it into the tree can also do damage as it comes up. The axe is also very, very powerful, short range and a little bit slow, but very, very strong if you can actually hit with it. Or you can just try and prioritize hitting the tree. After it's like maybe like 5 to 10 seconds, the tree will go away by itself. But still, really, really good and powerful move to utilize against opponents, and also very solid for edge guarding too. But that's it. That's Villager for you. Very unique character. Very, very unique character. Has a lot of interesting tools to them. So yeah, again, if it's a character that you seem to enjoy, hey, play it. Try the character. Maybe it might be your main. Who knows? But going into, of course, our trophy, let's see what we got. Villager, this energetic young man from a peaceful town in the Animal Crossing series, is eager to make his Smash Bros. Debut. His Balloon Trip recovery lets him fly like a character from Balloon Fight. The Villager sets out to answer that age-old question: if a tree falls on the battlefield and foes are beneath it, do they get launched? And against him we have our, of course, Animal Crossing for the GameCube and Animal Crossing New Leaf for the 3DS. So yeah, there we have it. That's the Villager. That's the character. So what else is there left to say? But yeah, if you are curious, the what's it called? The Balloon Trip is also a reference to the Balloon Fight game, right? So yeah, pretty cool. But that is it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Thank you all so much for watching. And the next one, we're gonna be heading through Classic Mode as Olimar. Yes, Space Captain Olimar. And we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Olimar used to be amazing in Brawl. Not as much here in Smash 4, but we'll get into the specifics of it next time. So stay tuned for that, I guess. Subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch and all your channels, are of course down in the description. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Pop-Tarts out.